Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. In this video we're going to look at a new mod map released for Farming Simulator 19. This is Fichtelberg, I think that's how you say it, apologies if it's wrong, by Spezi2.0modding and Desperados93. It's 328.09 megabytes to download. Description there says, welcome to Fichtelberg, all FS19 functions included, mergeable fields, forestry, traffic and pedestrians, mobile train, cows, pigs, sheep and chickens, some new buildings, meadows, purchasable fields, field missions, European style, 91 hectares of arable land, 53 fields, 17 meadows, seasons ready. So let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where you start off in all three modes. We'll have a quick look at the map first. So this is the map for zoom out. Looks like there's quite a lot going on. It looks a bit colourful. So I'm in new farmer mode. We start off down here, and in new farmer mode we start off with your farm area, which comes with chickens, farm silo and this cow barn over here. We also get fields 16 and 18, and that is it. If you wanted to buy these areas in the other two modes, farm manager and start from scratch, the farmyard comes with the cow pasture all in one chunk, so that's 255,000. Field 16 is only 72,000 and 18 is 148,000. Field prices vary, but they're not too bad. Field 10 is quite small, 75,000. 52 is a bit bigger, 339. 23, 48,000. There is a BGA on here up the top. That's not too bad, that's only 87,000 to buy. If we click on the outside of the map, it takes in all of that, and that's a whopping 10.8 million. So it does take quite a lot of forestry area away from you, which is a little bit of a shame, but there is forestry areas you can purchase. You can see more clearly clicked on this like it is now. So this chunk here we can buy. And then these ones sort of in between the roads you can buy as well. I'm just going to click on that again so we can see a bit better. These are the meadows with the W's, so quite a few dotted around. There's a little bit of forestry there as well. There's this area up here which takes in all of these sell points as well. We'll see all this later obviously, but I was hoping this was going to be sort of a big riding school area where you could have horses, but it's not. But like I say, we'll check it out. There is a sheep pasture just here to buy that. It's only 46,000, and there is also a pig enclosure just there which comes with a small meadow, and that is 75,000 to buy. Quite a lot of sell points dotted around the map. There is also a train on here which is pretty good, and it does this loop around this grey sort of line, if you can see it, like so. And we'll probably do a tour, most of it in the pickup, and then we'll check out this area on the train, I think, because there's a sell point there. We've got another silo there. That's not a sell point, it's just a railroad silo. And then we'll check out the sawmill while we're up on the train as well. So what I think we will do when we've gone through around the farm and the slot counts is we'll do something like this. We'll come up, do all this, cut up to this area, down all the way through sort of here, and we'll end up round here, which is sort of like a small town area, which is quite impressive. I must say I am impressed with this map. It has been done very well. It's very picturesque and beautiful, pretty, whatever you want to call it. The roads look awesome. Very sort of brilliant detail on here. This whole farmyard layout is just so well organised. There's so much shed space on here, which obviously we are going to check out as we go round. So we start off here. There is no sleep trigger, but obviously this is supposed to be your farmhouse by the look of it. So let's just quickly go through the slot counts and whatnot before we get too carried away. So the slot count is exactly the same across all 3 modes, so you start off with exactly the same equipment. The only difference being in Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, you don't own any land at the start. So it's 577 slots out of 1299. If you sell everything off, you can get that down to 406. So we start off with a New Holland T5 100, a Fendt 939 Vario, the Rossel Mash Harvester, Agroliner trailer, we've got a header for your harvester, we've got the Lemkin plough, cultivator, a seeder, a planter, a fertiliser spreader, we've got a manure spreader, we've got a couple of mowers, a tedder, the Merge Max windrower, we've got a Fendt loading wagon, Silo King food mixer, the Joskin Aquatrans, front loader with a bell handler and a bucket, and that is it. So pretty good starting equipment, especially for your cows to get you going. There is no custom crops on here. We do start off with some crops in our silo on new farmer mode. As you can see, there is, what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 main sell points, and they will take exactly the same across all 6. So again, I won't stop and say, oh, this takes that, this takes this. We'll just show you on the map as we go round. And then you've got 3 specific sell points. So your barn's going to do your bales, the spinnery down the bottoms, cotton wool. Your sawmill's going to be for your wood chips. And as you can see, barn's going to be for your bales. No custom crops. So at the top we've got silos owned. That is our silo on our farm. Now as you can see, it does take a few extra things. It's not just a standard one. It won't take everything, but it will take your standard crops: potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane, wood chips, grass, hay, straw and manure, which is pretty good. And it also does, where's my notes, seeds, chaff, solid fertilizer, pig food and lime. So pretty good for the storage, 200,000 litre capacity. And then silos other is the railroad silo. That's again 200,000 litre capacity. Will do your standard crops plus potatoes, sugar beets and sugar cane. But that is it for the railway silo. It won't take anything else apart from those ones. There is contracts available, as you can see. So let's have a little wander around our farm area, which is quite nice as well. Like I said, very well laid out. This is quite cool. It's a shame these doors don't open though. That would have been quite smart to come down into there and be able to park some of your machinery underneath your house. So it's all very decorative. A lot of these buildings you can't open. We've got a main gate here. There is a few gates at some of the sale points which you do have to jump out and open yourself. So there's your cow barn over there, and you've got another shed there. We'll check all that in a second. All these doors open, loads of shed space. Most of these have got lights which you can turn on. This is our farm silo. So you tip in just here, like so, and your pipe out is just there underneath the trees, like so. Again, more storage space. Got some sort of little separate bays there for things to put in like that. That has got a door that leads out the back as well, so we've got a drive through. These lights, are they going to work? They are indeed. Some of the triggers are a little bit fiddly. Absolutely tons of storage on this farm. It's mad. Chicken pen. Dialogue box just in front of the gate. This will hold 400 chickens. Feed trough just there, and your eggs are going to spawn just over there. So like I say, yeah, these are just decorative, but it brings the farm area to life. Again, more shed space, tons of it, more of an open shed. There is lights in these ones, but I couldn't see any switches, so I'm assuming they're probably automatic. We've got a nice racking system there with our front loader attachments on. More shed space again with all of our equipment, and we move around the back. More shed space. All of this with our tractor in and round here. Very well organised. Area there to store anything. That would probably make a nice wash area, wash bay. There you go, so tons of storage. What I'm going to do now, before we check out the cow pasture, is obviously there is no sleep trigger on here, so you can move elsewhere if you want to, but just be aware the reset point is back at the main farm here, so it's not up the shop. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not even going to cut to it because I'm going to show you. We're going to get ourselves a pickup just to whiz round because it will be easier. So that pickup now should be up at the shop, which is good. If we do reset, that now appears back down here. Should be there. There we go. Somewhere around here. There we go. If I'd have turned around the other way, it'd have been quicker, wouldn't it? Right, so we'll head on out and we'll stop past the cow barn as we go. I mean, even these little roads here that divide into different areas, they just look so crisp and clean. Very well done, this map, very impressed. More shed space storage if you didn't have enough. Again, this one's quite big with some bays in if you wanted to store things like that. It's got 3 doors, lights as well. We do have a weigh station here. I don't know why. If someone knows why, they might do, but we have got a weigh station. I don't know if it's just for, you know, I don't know, for something. So there's our field we start off with, one of them. 16, not a bad size. So we'll just stop there. More storage space with some of our equipment in. We've got a light switch there as well. Pretty impressive. This is our cow barn, obviously. We've got a bunker silo silage clamp. Just put the help menu on to show you. There you go. And just here is your dialogue box for your cows. This will hold 200 cows. You've got your milk trigger just there. Your feed trigger's all the way along there. So is your straw trigger. That was where I found it for myself. There is gates here, but I couldn't get them to open. So, but fear not, because there is a water trough just there. There is an entrance round the back, which we will sort of drive round. We'll go out that way. But what is a little bit concerning, if we go this way, you got your manure pit there and your slurry pit just there as well. If we go this way, I'll stop there because we want to go out that way. Jump the fence. This is open here, so this is how you drive in to get to the water trough. And the cows, they do, I filled it right up, they sort of appear over in this field as well, across the road, and come across this road as well, which I thought was quite cool. But for the ultra realistic players, there's absolutely nothing stopping the cows walking through here and out onto the main road and doing a runner across the bridge over there. So I know it's only a game, but some of the ultra realistic people. Anyway, we are now here and we're going to head up and go this way. I will stop now and then to show you where we've been and what we've done. But look how quality detail of these roads. pretty much every main road like this has got street lighting on as well, so I think this is going to look quite awesome at night. We've got a water point just there, which probably could be a little bit dangerous. You might have to try and get off the road a bit, but yeah, I just cannot get over the detail of this map. So if we stop here, because we want to go straight on there, this is the sheep pasture. We've got our feed trough just there, water trough here. What I love is this sign here as well, look. It's Shaun the Sheep. Just letting you know. I mean, even that's got lights on, so that's going to light up at night. You've got a nice old-fashioned light there. Dialogue box just there for your sheep. This will hold 250 sheep, and your wall is going to appear there. I don't always test the animal triggers and like where the wall is and that unless it's pretty obvious. I mean, that's got to be for the wall. I haven't tested it, but I'm, you know, I'll put my money on it. Someone's going to comment now and say that is not where the wall spawns. You owe me so many pounds. Right, this is quite nice. We go down this slope and we go through a ford like that, which is very smart. This, I don't know, very, very nicely well done, this map. And you've got sort of all these windy little tracks to get up round where we want to be. When we get up to the top, I sort of stop and we're taking the view a little bit, which is quite nice as well. I mean, even these roads, look how clean and sharp they look. So that obviously goes off up into there as a bit of forestry area. There's so many different buildings that they've put on here. I mean, I think to have the slot count down as low as, what was it, 577 is pretty impressive really, considering how much detail's on here. But look at that view. Stunning. Very, very stunning. I'm slowly talking myself into something here, and I know I shouldn't be. Storage space up here. Like I said, you can buy this area, but we've got our animal dealer, so you can back up the ramp just there like so. Jump back in. I mean, most of this you can't really use, but it adds to the detail, it adds to the life of the map. And we've got a sell point just up here on the ramp, so that show you where we were and what we've done. So we came out the main farm, we come all the way up past the water fill trigger, down this track, checked out the sheep, all the way across here through the ford, up windy, we're now up here. We've done animal dealer. This is farmer Andy, sorry. And then just in front of us, although it doesn't show it on the map, this is a sell point for manure, which I thought was quite cool. And then this is the area that I was on about with the horses. I put that into, well, just that top word into Google Translate under German, and I think it came back as Iceland horse farm or something like that. But this is an absolutely huge area. I mean, if you did have horses, you could bring them up here and ride. I won't go all the way through and round because we've got a lot to get through. So we'll go down this track. I mean, just look at that. I'm very impressed with it. And then we sort of start sweeping down a little bit. You can just see the BGA down below us as well. which is nicely laid out again. I love these bridges. There's so many bridges on this map as well. This one comes all the way up through like that, through that sort of valley area. So let's carry on. There's a few rocks lying around, so be careful. And then we start sweeping down. You've got the shop just in front of us, which we'll come back to. But we want to go left here. Now, one thing I will say is you do get traffic coming this way, which is the way we are going. So if you're coming from the BGA to the shop, which we're going to do in a minute, just be careful. So like I said earlier, we've got these gates which you do have to open yourself. We've got some storage to our right, and we've got a way station again, which does work. And you've got, I'm going to jump out here and do this on foot. You've got your digester cell point just there. Now I thought that was your digestate pipe, but it's not. More shed space down there. I like this as well, something different, quirky sort of bunker silos. So let's put the help menu on. So from this wall there to this little triangle there, if we step in, that's a long huge bunker silo. These two are sort of storage bays, and then just from, if we come off of there, from this corner again into that one, we've got another bunker silo. So you've got a small and a large one there, which is pretty smart. This is your digestate point to collect from. I have tested it. It intrigued me. I thought, I wonder what that is. I thought maybe it was a buy point or a sell point for slurry, because I checked out the tank up top, and I did loads of testing, and I thought, hang on a second, that's got to be the digestate surely. So yeah, just be careful, because traffic does come down this road towards you. This car might very well do that. There we go. But for now we'll stop here. I think this gate needs to be opened again. Got our shop menu trigger just there. Morgan's massive motors. I like that. Huge area, because I didn't actually show you some of the sell points you can actually buy, like the shop, 45,000. You got a massive area, so you're going to easily be able to place whatever you like down there, to be honest with you. And then just inside these doors we've got our workshop trigger just there, as you can see. So we'll jump back in the pickup, we'll have a quick look back at the map. So where did we go? From here we cut down this track all the way down, sweeping down across the bridge, round up through there into the BGA, back out along here. We're now at the shop. So we're going to carry on down and we'll check out the pig farm. I do apologise if I'm waffling or going a bit quick. Oh, there goes a post. Brilliant. Put it on my insurance. But we have got quite a lot to get through. So I'm trying to do it in the most efficient way that I can. Let's turn that help menu off. So this is the entrance to the pig farm. Again, nicely detailed, long drive round down into it. And I think we'll just stop there, turn the engine off. We've got a couple of sheds just around the back as well. We've got our manure pit just there, more sheds there. Your feed trough and your straw trigger is all the way along there. The straw was anyway, but your feed trigger's just there. Your slurry pit is just there, and water trough is just there. Dialog box is here. This will hold 300 pigs. I thought that pipe might do something, but it's not. It's just decorative. Again, tested it with a trailer. I do try and test as much as I can if it intrigues me, to give you as much info as I can. So back out. Now let's go all the way down here. We've got a sail point just there. The hedges haven't got collisions on, as you can see. I've now got a cab full of bush. So back out. But look, just look at how cool that looks. It very much reminds me a bit, I don't know if anyone played Red Dead Redemption, but it very much reminds me of the Grizzly, was it Grizzly Mountain area? Just, I don't know, it popped into my head then. Anyway, across another very detailed bridge going across the water. It's just, I hope it's not just me that thinks this map's amazing, especially the detail. Right, we've got a bit of shed space there. I won't go in there, there's another gate there as well, but just up through there, up that ramp, is that sail point, which I'm not going to try and pronounce, but it's another main sail point. We're now going to head up to Farmer Seb, which again is another sail point. Obviously they're all the main sail points. Another bridge there, look, it's pretty impressive. I've got a funky statue in the middle of the roundabout. Look at that, just the way the roads sweep through. There's the town area in the background, which we'll go and visit in a second. Then just off into here is another sail point, just there, Farmer Seb, and back out round there, back to that roundabout, and then I think it's just heading off into the town area, which again is very well detailed. So much going on down there. Quite a few sail points as well. I'm going to cut through this way because I'm bad. Try not to knock any more posts over. So yeah, this is one of the forestry areas to our left. Just love the way the roads just sweep down, and it's not a clunky sort of transaction down, it's all smooth and wall there. That's how smooth they are with slipping off. So look how detailed this is. Look, we've got a nice little diner, Fichtelberg diner. Got another one of those funky statues, very busy. I was trying to say busy and then bustly. Busy and bustly down here. And look, we've got our bakery here with the little cupcake. They're rotating. How awesome is that? I just think that's brilliant. And look, I've not even noticed that until now. Look at the little glow coming off of that. Very, very nicely done. Anyway, we're going to carry on. We've got another main sail point just there. I believe that is a main sail point. Right, Farmer Seb, roundabout, through there. Yes, that is another sail point. We've got a spinnery and the barn as well as one more main sail point. And then we've got a fuel station to our left, which again very nicely detailed with the stonework and the, what does that say, groovy gasoline. Brilliant. And then the spinnery is just to our right. I'm going to run in there actually. Look at that. big ball of wool above, just to show you. Golden yarn spinnery. And if we go all the way through here and right to the end again, back out where the cupcakes are, if we turn in here, that's the other main sail point just there, and then right across in front of us we've got the barn sail point, which is just in there like so. So that is what we did, all of that. And now what I'm going to do is jump to, I'm not sure what that area is there, but I'm not going to show you everything because I like you to discover things as well. I'm going to jump to the train, probably join it about here I would think, and then we'll stop and do the sawmill and then round like that, and that'll be the end of it. So I will see you on the train in a second. So we're on the train, just heading down through to around where the sawmill is. So I'll start slowing down, otherwise we're going to get too far past there. There's the crane in front of us for unloading the train. You can see the carts we've got on there. We've got some grain carts and we've got some logging carts. I think there's a couple of flatbeds as well at the back. I'm going to jump out there. We're going to run down towards the sawmill. We've got a little path that leads up through. Make sure we don't get run over. So just over there you've got your sell point for your timber and your lumber just there. There's loads of these little lights as well scattered around the map, so they're going to be pretty impressive if they light up as well at night. Hopefully they will. If we run round the back here, I'm assuming this is your wood chip sell point. Normally there's a pile of wood chips already in there, but there isn't on there, but I'm guessing that is where you sell your wood chips. And then we've got this crane as well. You can use both obviously, so back in under there to load and unload your logs if you wish to. So let's jump back up onto the train. Yeah, we've got a grain cart, a couple of them, logging, yeah, brilliant. Head on round to Railroad Silo East, which like I said is just a silo, going over a few bridges, loads of bridges on this map. Go under a bridge now and then over a bridge. So let's start slowing down. You can drive all the way round this as well, so you can access this one from the road, but there is your unloading area just there for the train. If we run round this way, this is your road unloading area just there, and you can load up your trailers from the road underneath there. Like I said earlier, 200,000 litre capacity, standard crops plus potatoes, sugar beets and sugar cane. So yeah, there's your unloading point there. Jump back in, carry on round to the last of the sale point, which is probably where we'll finish off. Nice little feature coming up. We go under quite a huge tunnel, so I'm going to go to first person because otherwise it gets a little bit like that. So if we go first person, but how smart's this? We're going through a little tunnel like so, start braking over another bridge. There you go. And this is only a sell point from the train. You can't do it by road, but it's just there, as you can see. And that is pretty much it. I think I've covered everything. Apologies for waffling on, or if the map tour is a little bit long. I'm not even sure how long it is, but I wanted to try and get everything in. What a lovely little map though. Well, it's not little, it's quite big, but lovely, detailed, well, brilliant map. Very impressed with that. But that is Fichtelberg by Spezi2.0modding and Desperados93. Hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.